Imagine opening your eyes for the first time in medieval Europe. The good news? You're alive. The bad news? You're already doomed. Congratulations, you've just been born a witch. And no, you don't need to cast spells or ride a broom to earn the title. All it takes is being poor, female, or unlucky enough to sneeze near someone's crops. Welcome to a life where your neighbors don't need proof. Just paranoia. From the moment you're born, the odds are stacked against you. You're female, poor, and maybe your eyes look a little too intense for comfort. That's enough to make you suspicious in medieval Europe. Childhood, forget about dolls and fairy tales. Every time a storm ruins the crops, someone's goat keels over, or bread comes out flat. Guess who's getting the blame? You. The 6-year-old with a funny mole and hygiene? Don't even think about it. One greasy hair out of place, one dirty fingernail, and suddenly you're the handmaiden of Satan himself. Neighbors whisper, priests glare, and you grow up knowing one thing. It doesn't matter what you do. One day someone will scream witch, and your life will go up in smoke. Literally. Somehow you scrape your way into adulthood, and for a brief, shining moment, you almost feel useful. You know herbs that can ease childbirth. You mix poultices for wounds. You even help people survive fevers that kill half the village. But instead of gratitude, your skills earn you suspicion. You didn't heal that baby. You bewitched it. That wound didn't close because of your medicine. The devil licked it shut. Congratulations. Your talent is now evidence against you. If you're too skilled, you're a witch. If you're not skilled enough, you're still a witch. Basically, you're playing life on hard mode, and the final boss is always your own community. And then, it happens. The whispering turns into shouting. Someone's crops failed. A child fell ill. The sky looked weird. The sky looked weird. And suddenly, all fingers point to you. You don't even get a chance to defend yourself, because in medieval Europe, once people decide you're a witch, logic has already left the building. A neighbor swears they saw you talking to a cat? That's your familiar? Clearly a demon in disguise. Another claims you muttered to yourself while gathering herbs? Proof you were casting spells. Congratulations, the trial has already begun, and you've already lost. The water test comes first. They tie your hands and feet, throw you into a freezing river, and wait to see if you sink. If you drown, innocent. If you float. And they'll haul you out only to burn you alive. Basically, the only way to pass is to die. Or maybe they'll try the witch's mark test. A priest inspects every inch of your body, looking for a birthmark, mole, or scar. Find one. That's where Satan drinks your blood. What? Never mind the fact that literally everyone in the Middle Ages had scars. Surviving childhood was basically a contact sport. Then there's the prick test. They jab you with needles to see if you bleed. If the spot doesn't bleed, congratulations, you're marked by the devil. Of course, some witch hunters used retractable needles, so the accused would fail no matter what. Yes, they literally cheated to kill you faster. And don't forget the crowd. People gather from miles away, not to save you, but to watch. They cheer as you're dragged to the stand, laugh as the accusations pile up, and gossip about how they always knew you were different. Because in this world, nothing brings people together quite like burning a woman alive. This is your climax. Not a heroic battle. Not a noble death. Load a noble death. But a circus where fear, envy, and ignorance dress up as justice. And you're the main attraction. By the time most people your age are raising families, your only children are rumors. People whisper that you sneak out at night to cradle demon spawn, that you brew potions with baby bones, that you fly through the air on a broom to attend Satan's midnight parties. In reality, you're just a tired, lonely woman trying to make ends meet. But in the medieval imagination, you're the star of a horror story that the whole village loves to tell. And here's the bitter irony. Even if you do have children, they're cursed right along with you. A daughter inherits your bad reputation the second she's born. A son grows up hearing people call his mother a devil's whore. Your family isn't protection. It's just more fuel for the fire. Instead of leaving behind a home, land, or bloodline, your legacy is gossip. You live on as the cautionary tale mothers tell their children. Don't wander too far, or the witch will snatch you. You don't get to pass on love. You get to pass on fear. And finally, your grand finale. Your grand finale. No peaceful old age, no quiet death in bed. Your neighbors drag you into the square, tie you to a post, and pile wood at your feet. You don't get a trial. You get a bonfire. The crowd gathers, not in pity, but in excitement. Children sit on their father's shoulders, smiling like they're at a festival. Merchants sell snacks while you wait for the flames. And the priest mutters his final blessing, assuring everyone that burning you alive is an act of holy mercy. The fire roars, the smoke chokes your lungs, and your last thought isn't about demons or curses. It's about betrayal. Because these are the same people you healed, the same people you helped, the same people who owed you their lives. Now, they watch you burn and call it justice. And when the flames die down, your ashes aren't even left in peace. People scrape them up, claiming they'll cure illnesses or protect crops. Even in death, you're nothing more than someone else's superstition. That's your ending. A life stolen, a name blackened, and a body turned into smoke. Full. But don't worry, the crowd will be back tomorrow, ready to pick their next witch. Because in medieval Europe, the people feared the devil. But the real monster was always the mob. So there you have it. Life as a medieval witch. Accused by neighbors, tortured by priests, and roasted alive for the entertainment of the crowd. Honestly, being born a rat in the plague years might have been easier. But now it's your turn. Which cursed soul should I cover next? Another unlucky human or an animal that makes witches look blessed in comparison? Drop your pick in the comments, because one thing's for sure, being born in history almost always sucked. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my video with others.